the kanji that will be going in the first volume of the game, which at this point is being called Spellbook, a role-playing guide to remembering the kanji. And I like the flow. So the theme of the entire, in this kind of 10-minute talk today, I'm just talking about the flow that I created, and then we'll maybe define one or two more kanji, but no. The whole theme is around two, right? Which is, as a component, we're going to call dual wielding. So it's like whenever there's something dual or wield, we can use that as a piece in a story to help us create a mnemonic to remember the character. For example, 3, this has dual wielding and a little bit of a dagger. So we're introducing a new spell component, right? Mnemonic device. This is a sage and dual wielding. I dreamed, and so when the character learns these spells, I write my version of a mnemonic story, and then the player can write their own. I dreamed of my sage teacher saying to me, wielding weapons will not help you see another humanity. And that's how we'll remember humanity. And this is a formal version of 2. You have the dagger, you have the dual, and you get 2 new spell components, which is the tear and the sheath, which actually don't really come up again in this game. But you do see tears. And then we get to offering. And so the whole thing to create a flow where these spell components are connecting with one another. And now with an offering, small offering. Dual wielding, dual wielding, dual wielding. And then we have glare, 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 glare. And this is gate to gate. Then we have dual wielding and palms that are shared between these two. And boom, boom. And this is wound, wound. Right. And then it's a bunch of lotus flowers. A lotus flower. And then action here. Both have like a little bit of a 2 in them. Yeah. That's just a fresh start. And then there's a bunch of horses. Horse. Then we get to dry. Yeah, and so the theme of this is 2, and so I'm figuring out how story. And then we get to these storms. Because this is very thematic, and we get to soul. It's a very dramatic story. There you have souls, we have shadows, we have paintings, faith, purification, and at the end we get to these dragons, which is really awesome. An ancient dragon, a young dragon, and then a dragon. Oh, this is my favorite narrative. Okay, that like in a favorite story. So you have the judgmental eyes, right? Let me see if you can see what I'm talking about. You have the judgmental eyes, which is like the bamboo on top. They're just like looking at you, throwing shade. And so the dragon, this shape underneath, I dreamed that the ancient dragon wanted to avoid judgmental eyes and never went out. The horde of baskets became a cage. So this means basket and also like hikikomori, like it doesn't go out. So it's like, how do I explain that through these? Well, the dragon is embarrassed by the eye that everyone looks at them. And so they stay in their little baskets, and it's just so cute. Yeah, so that's the story. And I have one missing character, so that's like, what's missing? I don't know. We'll get to 100. Anyway, thank you so much. So let's go. So we did a bunch of work, and we're gonna have these characters who like this one. Look, this is suggestion, right? Susumu, like I did at the griffin. This is griffin, and this is force. The griffin suggested I keep on my journey by forcing me out of such a cute griffin. And so you can like really imagine these things, you know, even if it's just silly dreams like you write down, but like if you can imagine it, you can remember it, right? So that's the story. So we're gonna make a beautiful narrative out of these. And so we want to define any new characters. No, but I would want to define a few new components, maybe. We have 1 minute left. Let's do one. Okay. We have mending. Mending. So it needs to work with these words. Let's look at those words. Mending. These are the characters, right? What's a meaning? You know, that, you know, this, we could imagine the shape on the bottom could look, but also ties in the meaning of the characters so that we can imagine a story for them. Correct the scene. Nasu to so it time's up. I'm so sad. This is tough. Topic. Just this is sewing tools, or like there's like a big open hole on my pants, so I used the sewing tools to fix the leg. Or my sage teacher like encouraged me to use sewing tools with my mouth. Like that's really crazy. Hashiru, like on the ground and on sewing tools. So maybe we'll think about it for now. Like I use sewing tools to open the metal lock of the castle. Maybe this is pins. Hmm. Sewing needles. Maybe. We'll think about it. We'll put a question mark. Yeah, thank you so much. Have a great day.